In this video, we'll examine what happens to your body when you fast daily during the month of Ramadan. And we'll also answer the question, is fasting Ramadan good for your health? So endeavor to watch this video to the end. But first, have you subscribed to Nutritna yet? We help you make the right decision about what to eat and how to eat for good health by sharing scientifically accurate food tips and facts. Kindly subscribe now and turn on the notification bell so you will know whenever we upload a new video. And remember to drop us a like. Okay, let's get back. Now, to understand what happens in your body when you fast, you need to first understand what happens in your body after you eat a meal. So we'll explain what we call the fed-fast cycle. The fed-fast cycle refers to the natural process that happens in the body between the time when you finish eating one meal and before you eat another meal. The first stage of the cycle, which is the fed state, begins a few hours after you consume any form of food. Basically, it's the same thing that happens after you eat your sahur, which is the pre-dawn meal you eat when fasting Ramadan, and until you break your fast after sunset. During the fed state, your body digests the food you eat. It breaks down carbohydrates into glucose, proteins into amino acids, and fats into fatty acids. These nutrients are then absorbed into your blood, thereby causing your blood sugar level, amino acid level, and fatty acid level to increase. And because of this increase, insulin is released from your pancreas to help transport the sugar from your blood into the cells where they will be used as energy to keep you active. The extra glucose are stored in the liver and muscles as glycogen, while the liver and muscles also use the available amino acids to reproduce and replace proteins that have been degraded since the previous meal. In this period, virtually all tissues in the body use glucose as the source of energy. This process usually happens within 2 to 4 hours after consuming a meal, but the size and the composition of the meal determines how long your body remains in this fed state. Now, as the process continues and you do not consume any food, the second stage of the cycle begins, which is the fast state. Here, within the first 3 to 5 hours, the following happens. The level of glucose and amino acids in the blood begins to fall. The insulin secreted by the pancreas gradually reduces. The glycogen stored in the liver and muscles are converted back to glucose, and they are released into the bloodstream where they will be taken up into the cells and used as energy to keep you active. Then, within the next few hours, as long as you do not eat anything, your liver starts to produce glucose from non-carbohydrate sources through a process known as gluconeogenesis. The body starts to break down fats to release fatty acids for energy source. The goal in this state is to ensure that the brain, red blood cells, and other tissues that require glucose keep getting enough glucose to sustain them. So the body will mobilize the fats that's stored in different parts of the body and use them to supply energy to other tissues. The fast stage is made up of 3 states, which are 1. The early fasting state, which lasts about 18 hours after your last meal. 2. The fasting state, which lasts between 36 and 48 hours. And 3. The starvation state, which kicks in after 48 hours of not eating anything. Although the 3 states are known as the fast state, Ramadan fast usually ends in the early fasting state. But what makes it very beneficial to your body is that the cycle is repeated daily for 29 or 30 days in a row. And this causes your body to go through different states that can be accompanied by several symptoms and health improvements. Now, let's go through the changes that happen in your body when fasting in Ramadan. Within the first few days, your body may find fasting a little challenging as it's forced to survive by eating lesser food than it usually does. This causes the blood sugar level and the blood pressure level to reduce, and it may come with symptoms such as headaches, fatigue, dizziness, and intense hunger pangs. But don't worry, as these symptoms shouldn't last more than 4 days in a healthy individual. Then, within the next few days, as your body continues to go through the fed-fast cycle, your body gets adapted to the intake of fewer foods and is more able to use non-carbohydrate sources of energy. This can last up to 7 days, and as your digestive system begins to get the rest it needs, it focuses more on internal detoxification and healing, and this can lead to improved digestion and a boost of the immune system. From day 8, your body should have become more accustomed to the fasting routine, and you should feel less hungry during your fasting hours, so long as you don't overstress yourself. Your energy level will gradually increase and you'll begin to have clarity of mind, but you might begin to notice that you're losing weight, And this is because your body is getting better at using other sources of energy and it's consuming more of the stored fat in your body. Internally, you're probably in a state of autophagy, which is when your body breaks down old and damaged cells, thereby increasing your body's ability to heal faster and reduce the risk of chronic diseases such as cancer. So far, your internal organs have also been healing, and as the final days of Ramadan approach, your body is now well adapted to fasting and it knows how to quickly detoxify itself and survive on lesser food. Your body enters a state of spiritual reflection and mindfulness, which can lead to improved mental health and a sense of inner peace, which can also lead to better memory and improved concentration. Now, as you come to the end of Ramadan, your body potentially remains in this state of healing, and it continues that way till you get back to your old unhealthy habits. But with all these improvements and benefits that come with fasting Ramadan, there's still the question of, is Ramadan fasting good for you? This question is relevant because the health status of each individual differ. Generally, Ramadan fasting has been shown to improve the health status of healthy individuals. So it is good for you if you are healthy and have not been diagnosed with any health condition. But for those with various illnesses such as diabetes mellitus, cardiovascular diseases such as hypertension, gastrointestinal diseases such as chronic ulcer, renal illness, and eye illness, Ramadan fasting may not be appropriate for you as it might complicate your condition. Therefore, such people should consult their physicians and firmly follow the scientific recommendations. As for those who have been advised to fast despite these conditions, ensure you communicate any irregular changes you might notice as fast as possible. And that's all for now. Don't forget to watch our video on the scientifically proven health benefits of fasting in Ramadan, as well as the common mistakes to avoid to make the most out of your fasts. Use the link above to watch the video, or check out the link in the description below. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If yes, then give this video a like and share with others so they will enjoy it too. And be sure to watch other videos on our channel to learn more about how your foods can help you get healthier.